as though the Steelers would miss the playoffs altogether. But now they've got a healthy quarterback, a hungry defense, and they're one win away from securing a playoff berth. And it may be this man's last time out of the chute here at Heinz. The Steelers defense up front, Casey Hampton, very solid at the nose tackle position, flanked by Smith and Kimo Van Olhoffen. The linebacking crew, Larry Foote, the leading tackler. Porter, the AFC Defensive Player of the Week with 3 sacks last week against Cleveland. He will go to the Pro Bowl.
Year 3, Pro Bowl number 2. Not too bad for Troy Polamalu.
3rd and 4. And you see Polamalu there at 43. The quick hit outside, and it's incomplete. Broken up nicely by Bryant McFadden. Nick Harris punts it away. Randall L is deep. He'll take it at the 19. And there's a lane. Randall L, one man to beat. And he beat him. No flags down. 81 yards.
His biggest fear was not covering kicks early in this football game. Randall L is going to see a little crease, and then watch the block right here by Crewell, just holding up his guy that springs Randall L, and then the kicker not doing a good job of pushing that runner to the sideline. Randall L punches it in for 6.
They go back to the run. Jones, he goes backwards, and that's what we're talking about. They go to a 2 tight end set. Pressure, sack. James Ferrier with his 2nd sack of the season.
Here's Von Olhoffen. He's going to come in here. He's going to take the tackle. Porter's going to come outside. The backer's going to come get him. Ferrier, scot-free up there in the B gap to get himself a sack on Joey Harrington. They could not recover in time. That's the confusion that those 2nd-level blitzers bring to the table.
And Ben Roethlisberger with a 103.4 quarterback rating. That's the best in franchise history.
Well, they only ask him to throw the ball 14 to 18 times a game. And I think the key with him is he had that knee injury that he's dealt with. He's had the thumb that he's been dealing with. Big Ben is finally healthy, and it's certainly showed up over the last 3 weeks on the field.
They will send 2 to the Pro Bowl. The left guard, Alan Faneca, along with Jeff Hardings, the former Lion. They will both go over to Hawaii. Outside, the backs and receivers, you've seen Willie Parker. He's having a nice little year, but Hines Ward needs 65 yards to make it his 5th straight 1,000-yard receiving season. And you've already seen from or heard from Randall L.
And that being in the offseason, and maybe the sense of accountability. You start talking about Mariucci and all that stuff, but Joey certainly said he's tried.
Coakley with a breakout. Coakley taken down by the kicker.
Watch the blocking. We saw Crewell do it last time. This time it's going to be Dan Kreider right here, number 35. That's the key block that springs Coakley up inside, and then Hanson's got to take him down.
Ricardo Coakley, 2nd-year man. Kreider motions out of the backfield. Plenty of time to throw. Complete. That's Miller. 4th and goal. Bettis in the backfield. 2-man in motion. Bettis, he's got to get it in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Steelers. No flags down.
I want you to look at 2 blocks by this guy, Dan Kreider, and by Heath Miller. A kick out, a nice seal down by Kreider, and then the bus at about 260. He's not going to go backwards. And 2 terrific blocks, and then Jerome runs over one guy and punches it in for 6.
Very key for NFL running backs. 2nd and 5. Play action. Looking deep. Intercepted. No. Polamalu had it. Picked up as a free agent. He's been on and off the practice squad. Bounce outside by Jones and a hurdle. And he's out of bounds.
To me, that's got to be a tribute to the head coach, Dick Jerome, the way these guys are giving great effort out here today.
Great punt by Gardocki. Drummond goes all the way back. Picking his way. Ball is loose. Looks like they recover. The Steelers recover inbounds. They do.
Drummond looks like he's all right. He's just trying to get outside the wall to the left. And then watch the defender come flying in here. Coakley pushes him back in. Pow! That's the one that causes it. And then Keisel, just before it goes out, reaches out with that right hand and pulls it back in.
That was Chidi Iwoma, the backup cornerback, 29, right there.
Punched it out with his right hand.
2nd and 2. This is when play action works great. Go with the screen. Gets away from Redding. That's Parker. Parker pushed out of bounds and close to the 10-yard line by Kanoy Kennedy. 2nd down and 3. Bust is in. Diesel. Touchdown.
Two really good blocks. Watch Harding's there. Watch Faneca get out on Keith Smith right there, and it's easy for Jerome. I mean, you get that 270 going forward with good blocks in front of you, you won't even get grass stains on his pants. Mentality.
Drummond, who fumbled last time out on the punt, gets hammered at the 15. Now, if that doesn't give you a sense of urgency on this team, I don't know what will. Smith not getting a lot of carries on the year. 3rd down and 5. Here comes pressure on the outside. Carter blitzing. Perfect call for it, but Polamalu runs him down. What a play. Aaron Smith recovers, but that's why that man is going to the Pro Bowl.
Fly under here, gonna find the football, chase it down, and then punch it out from behind with his right arm. Right by the center. Now he sniffs the screen the whole way.
Quick.
Watch the speed in the punch. Pow! Right from underneath, gets the ball out there, then holds the running back away from the football. You don't draw it up any better than that. Guys in the middle of the field.
Jennifer said the 3rd down conversions have been big all day for Detroit. A bounce outside by Parker. And look how fast he gets going as he gets the 1st down. Finally brought down 161 yards rushing in the opener against Tennessee. Here in Hines, and that's a catch for Hines Ward. And Hines Ward is inside the 5-yard line, brought down by James Davis. Consecutive.
And James Davis is here. Here's Hines just going to run the corner route. James Davis gets caught up in play action. He's sneaking into the backfield. We talked about how good and effective that play action is. That's a perfect illustration of it there as James Davis has to retreat and get back in on the tackle.
Yard career receiving mark. Bettis, is he in? Yes! 3 touchdowns on the day for Jerome Bettis.
It's good blocks from here, gets good blocks from here from Dan Kreider. The rest is Jerome Bettis. 4 yards out, him running downhill. No, you're not going to stop him. No. The only way you stop him from running downhill is if you go down and check his shoe size and knock his feet out from under him.
With the recovery, and Jerome Bettis, he knew this may be his last time out, so he comes out with a roar. He goes in early from 1 yard in. This one was from 5 yards out. And mark it from about 4 again.
His footwork looks sweet just coming out in the introduction.
Play action again. Going up the sidelines for Smith. And Smith can't hold on.
Olsen a little credit to the offensive coordinator, play caller, calling a good game.
Roethlisberger on the move. Throw back inside. A nice adjustment on the ball. Looks like Antoine L. Years out in Arizona. You saw the number there on 3rd down for Pittsburgh. They'll go inside to the big man. No question about it. And only 2 passes so far in the 2nd half for the Steelers. Lions loading up for run. They'll get a pass. Seam throw. Miller. And their stud rookie takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line.
Watch him here, Ronnie, and he's just going to run out and get right behind the linebacker right here. He gets behind Dante Curry in front of the safety, and Ben drops it right on the money. You don't run a better route than that as a tight end. Not enough depth by Curry. And Heath Miller, I mean, this is a guy that, as a rookie, is reading coverage on the run.
They say he's very good in the red zone. He splits out to the bottom of your screen. Empty backfield. Ball better come out quick. Or Roethlisberger better come out quick. Roethlisberger might take this in. He scores! Ben Roethlisberger didn't like the coverage, didn't like the plan, and he says, I'll take this one. We don't need the bus here.
With some man coverage from LeBeau.
And LeBeau is considered the architect of that zone blitz defense. And that architect almost had an interception. This has been the thorn for the Steeler defense. They do a zone blitz. Arrington's in trouble. And he knew it when he took off, too. No place to go. And mind you, the Steelers, if they get in, there will be no break. There will be no rest. And this guy never looks for a rest. Willie Parker with a big gash.
Jeff Hardings is going to the Pro Bowl. Watch him take Sean Rogers there and then peel the linebacker and get him too. Remember I was talking about, that's on Wilkinson there, but remember I told you how these guys get to the second level? And he did that time on James Davis.
Standing at the 20-yard line. Doctor, the left-footed punter. Ball spinning the other way. That ball's hard to catch and no place to go. Down and one. And guess who's in the game? Toot that diesel. Uh-oh. James Brown. How would you like to have to tackle that, JB? They'll go to the run. Polamalu is standing right there for the run. Back in the 80s in Cincinnati. Played there the Super Bowl year. 3rd and 11. And it's knocked away. James Ferrier. And they continuously show up in championship games. The bus. And what did you expect? And the cheers go up here big time for the bus. They just ran a little thank you on the Jumbotron for Jerome. And listen to this crowd.
You got a yellow towel? I feel like waving one, man.
I'm sure we can find one here somewhere.
Boy.
13 years in the NFL. Over 1,300 yards rushing. Third down and 2. They'll go to Haynes. And Haynes is going to pick up the first.
Bob,
who has his special chair, his personal chair every week. And that's the minivan. Jerome Haynes. Here at Fox. And that should be it. So the Pittsburgh Steelers with the win cement the playoff spot. And Jerome Bettis, 3 touchdowns in his final game, possibly, here at Heinz Field. And that is a final here. The Steelers have wrapped it up.